and welcome to another episode of Get Lit, where we crush your business in less than 10 minutes. My name is Kimberly Olson, and I'm going to be taking you through my favorite training, which is how to use Trello to totally track your prospects like a rock star. So stay tuned. You're going to get a freebie at the end, and it's going to blow your mind. All right, so with this training, you are going to get my full Trello training on prospecting and a copy, like I said, and I'm literally going to show you exactly how I've built my business to multiple six figures, and I did it all through social media and just attracting people to me. It's amazing freedom and just being able to have more control in your business. So I'm going to jump right in, and I'm going to share my screen here. So let me just pull this bad boy up, and let's see, here we go. You ready to rock? Oh, how fun is my background? I had to match it. Do you not love that? Okay, so isn't this just beautiful? When you look at it, it makes you want to build your empire. So what we have here first is just a reminder of where you're connecting with people every day. A lot of times people will tell me, Kimberly, I sit down at my desk, I finally have 30 minutes, the baby's sleeping, or my kids are off to school, or I'm home from a long day at work, and I have 30 minutes, and I don't know what to do. So this is a good way to remind yourself, are you putting content out there? Are you making new connections so that these things are giving you leads, okay? Every single time I open up my phone, I have new leads. And this is the way that I do it. So if there's anything missing on here, maybe you do living room locals or other things that are not listed, you just add them. So if you don't know how to use Trello, right here, you can click this button and it's gonna take you to my Trello 101 so you can learn exactly how to use Trello, okay? So check that out. All right, so let's go through this. So right here is just a reminder, you're not going to do anything with this. If you want to, obviously you can put links in here, but I would just leave it. And then what you're going to do is you are going to start dropping names here. So let's say you go through your birthday messages and you start chatting it up with someone, and they actually turn out to be a great prospect. You're like, oh wow, they're also a mom, they stay at home, they're looking for some extra income, and you get to chatting. Okay, they are a prospect, okay? So let's just name her Susan. Okay, you can put her name in here, obviously. And once you realize that Susan is a prospect, you don't necessarily have to take her through the funnel right now. You're just going to first identify your prospects. Even better example is whenever I pull up my stories and I see a poll that I've recently done and I swipe up and I can see all the people who voted yes. It could be something such as, could you use an extra few $100s per month to get ahead in your budget? And if people are like, yes, 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 those are leads. So when I swipe up and I see yes, 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 people voted yes on my poll, I'll check Instagram, I check Facebook. What I'll do is I will drop their names right here as a prospect. I'll just put, for example, Susan would be B-Day message, but let's say, and you can color code these two with the labels. So it could be, you could put some stuff in there if you wanted to. So let's say Sharon, story on extra money. And as you can see, I'm using shorthand because you want to get in here quick and fast. Okay, so I'm just going to list out, okay, Sharon voted on my story, Debbie voted on my story, and I list them all out. These are all prospects. I haven't exposed them yet. I haven't told them about my business, but they're all people who have interacted with my content in a way that makes them a potential prospect. A lead is someone who different things you're doing that could be a prospect, and prospects are people who actually interact with your content. Maybe you invite them to an event and they accept, things like that. So a prospect is someone who could viably be someone that you're going to expose. So what you're going to do is when you pull this up, you're just going to do a sweep through your content and check, okay, do I have some new group members that I could connect with? Maybe they got into my group for health and wellness, and I could potentially share with them about what I do, right? I have some products that could help them. Okay, so you're going to do a sweep through and you're going to grab names. Okay, are there any new leads based on the content you're putting out there? Now, if you aren't getting leads with your content, you need to fix your content, okay? And I have lots of trainings on that. Just browse my whole entire account. Oh, by the way, make sure you subscribe to this video and you'll be notified every time that I have a new video. Okay, so you're going to sweep through, you're going to grab those prospects right here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get to the fun part. We're going to sit down and we're going to go through the prospect list and we are going to work on exposing people. Every single day, you should be exposing at least one new person, Monday through Friday. You can take the weekends if you want to, or you can be a crazy person like me and just do it all the time, right? On our cell phones, build our business in the nooks and crannies of our day. So let's say Sharon voted she wants extra money. And I message Sharon and I say, hey, Sharon, I saw you voted on my poll about earning some extra money. Tell me a little bit about you. What do you do? You know, do you stay at home? Do you work? All the things. And Sharon's like, oh, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and we are just struggling. I'd love to make some extra money. Awesome. Well, I actually have partnered with a health and wellness company, and I actually use social media to make extra money. Is that Siri, sorry, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Does that sound like something you'd like to do or like more information on? And Sharon's like, sure. So what you get to do is take this card and you drag it to exposed, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do next, I know that Sharon's been exposed because I've told her what I do. Sharon, when I ask Sharon this question, she might sit here. Sharon might not respond, okay? I've exposed her, I've told her what I do. I asked her if she'd take a look. She might sit there. She might not respond, okay? I'm gonna have to check back in with her. So once Sharon says, sure, awesome, I'll take a look. I'm gonna send Sharon a video. I'm gonna send her some images. I'm going to send her a website. You know, maybe you're gonna put her in a group. Okay, I usually don't do that. I just send something via Messenger. So whatever you choose to do, we need this step in here. This is gonna show third-party validation. It's gonna show that you use tools and you're not the end-all be-all. So we're just moving Sharon along. It's so easy, okay? So once we've sent her that, we move Sharon here. And then we are going to work on a three-way chat. So once Sharon takes a look, she's checking the video out, whatever, you're gonna say, awesome, Sharon, just check this out. This is gonna talk more about how you can build this business around your family. In the meantime, let me get you some more information on how you can work this around your family. So Sharon's like, okay, sounds good. Sharon's checking the video out. We're not waiting for Sharon. This train is moving. We're gonna move her over to a three-way chat. Put her in a three-way chat with your upline. Hey, upline, this is Sharon. She's voted on I did a story about making extra money. She raised her hand, she wanted more info. She's checking out a video right now. Can you share your experience? How are we able to work around our families? Upline shares her story. You take it back one-on-one and you ask Sharon if she'd like to join the business, okay? If she says no or doesn't respond or whatever, you're gonna follow up with her. And then you can actually build a follow-up right in here. You can create a follow-up with your checklist. So it could look something like this, follow up. And you can use due dates on here. So if Sharon says, you know, we're getting ready to go out of town, I'd love to talk more when I get back, just put a due date on here for when Sharon gets back. So with our follow-ups, it could be something such as invite to team training. Boom. It could be send samples. Maybe you have a sampling company. Maybe she wants to try it, right? And you could list out different sources of follow-up and then just check them off as you go. So you're consciously following up with Sharon. And the cool thing is you can copy that checklist. So we've got Susan over here. And when we get to the point of follow-up with Susan checklist, we can copy from Sharon. So we could copy that follow-up right there. Isn't that neat? So it's a really fast way to be able to work through this. And then obviously new customers and new team members. Okay, if you want to leave it there or on that same board or a different one, you can. And there's one other thing I want to show you. So what I do is I keep track of what I do to a specific exposure. So say Mandy, what I do is I label it. So you can edit these labels. So we are going to create a new label. We'll do blue. It's going to be sent message. Okay, we are going to put edit label. Okay, I'm gonna edit the label here, people. Three-way chat. Okay, you sent a message. Three-way chat. Oh, also, if you want to put third-party tool, I'm gonna put. Actually, I'm gonna put sent website because let's just say that's what I use. Or you could put third-party tool. Now, the neat thing is if you really quickly color code, as soon as you send Mandy that website, boom, you just put the label in. You can even do it right from the card. So if you click this, edit labels, and you might have to go back and rewatch this, I totally get it. But once you get Trello, hashtag Trello is life. I'm not even kidding you. I added over 300 leads to my list within the last 2 weeks, and they're all color coded. They're all there. No one slipped through the cracks. And that's why I'm in double digits for recruiting this month because of this process. Okay, and that can be you too. So look, real quick, you can just boom, 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 add labels, save. Amazing, right? All right, I'm running out of time, y'all. So that's what we have for today. Click below to get the link so you can get your copy. You can make a So over here under show menu, and then if you go back, let's get out of there, it'll say more and then make a copy of the board. So make sure you make a copy before you start editing it. Otherwise you won't be able to have your own copy. All right. So subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time I go release a new video. And until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.